Good evening, ladies as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris here, playing one more dungeon run here. We're gonna start in against this wee whelp with the Druid. So, always a solid class, the Druid. Victory eluded me last time. Let's see what we can do here. I am going for the Scepter of Summoning, or at least I'm hoping for. You can't really go for anything in this run. You gotta deal with what you get. But I'm hoping for the Scepter of Summoning because Druid does have a lot of nice expensive minions, like our Aviana and Kuhn are good class-specific ones. So we'll see if I can actually pull it off. Obviously right now we just gotta get through the wee whelp. Hopefully you don't mind that I go through with this opening fight. It's not like anything super exciting happens or that the outcome is at all in question. But, you know, it just felt wrong. Felt wrong to skip it. So, let's go ahead and pop out this Raven. The Druid class deck, like I talked about before, doesn't really have any clunkers in it. Every card, I mean, maybe Shade is a little on the weak end. Maybe this is a bit on the weak side. But none of the cards are absolutely terrible. And so that makes some of the early fights a little bit more solid. Interesting, I usually see the boss shoot down one of the 2/2s in a case like this. But it chose not to. What do I got? 4, 5, which means 3 damage, so I won't quite be able to kill it. Yeah, let's actually do this. This is more damage than hero powering, because I'm not guaranteed to win next turn if I hero power now, but if I put the stealth into play, then I am guaranteed to win, which seems like a pretty good deal. Oh, the perfect health! No, didn't get the perfect health. Well, such is the life of a dungeon runner. Blorp. And there we go. Okay, so other than Scepter of Summoning, I'd love to get minions have +1/+1. I believe that's called the Captured Flag. If not that, well, yeah. So didn't get anything super great. I do love me the Justicar's Ring. It's just so good to deal damage and gain life. I could try for a Death Rattle approach. We at the moment have just this Mounted Raptor, which is whatever. But there are some decent Death Rattle minions. Obviously, Aya with the Jades is always a decent one. Alright, let's try it. I took the Justicar's Ring last time with Hunter, so let's see what we got. Okay, so no Death Rattles there. No Death Rattles there. And no Death Rattles there. That's great. Well, shoot. In this pack, I pretty much just want Cenarius, although card draw is always nice. Here, some mana growth, of course, is nice as well. Let's grab Cenarius. Let's go all in here. See if we can get that Scepter of Summoning. I have a 5-mana Cenarius, which would be a lot of fun. I didn't get any Death Rattles there, so might as well just take the thing that seemed like the most fun. Man. Not sure, what other Death Rattles does Druid have? Well, there's that one Death Rattle that gives you a Mana Crystal. Sometimes I've seen that popping about. At the moment, I'm not going to keep Cenarius because he still costs a very sad and distressing 9 mana, but we'll keep the one Death Rattle that we started with and get 2 1-cost minions when it dies. Ooh! Okay, so yeah, a little bit of an underwhelming beginning to this run, but we'll see if we can make up for it. So turn 2, I'll probably just play the Panther. Oh, never mind. Yeah, so there's no point in playing something that's just going to die to the 2/1s, which means I might as well kill the 2/1 myself. I mean, I could, of course, let the AI maybe be stupid and hit my face, but there's no reason to take such chances. Okay, so here I think I'll just play the Raptor. It trades 3/2 for 3/2, but dropped me a couple of 1/1s, not 1/1s, 1-mana minions, which may or may not be actual 1/1s. Wow, this Frostfur guy is just rolling. Rolling with his homies here. He's getting lots of action. You know what? Let's do something kind of fancy. Let's do this. And buff. And then I get an extra kill there. And this thing still lives. See how that goes for me. This is actually playable. Oh, wow. Wow, my Death Rattle just got polymorphed. Oh my god, I'm not saying I'm losing, but holy crackerjack Christ, we gotta hurry up and start getting the beat on. Is this my first damage? That's my first damage. Oh my god. I mean, I've got this armor. I should be fine. But I have to admit, I'm a little bit on the nervous side here. Okay, so let's put up a taunt. I guess, is it theoretically possible that I lose if he has some kind of silence, hits me and deals 3 damage? Oh my lord. Yeah, that taunt was the only thing preventing me from dying. Well, okay, so we win now. But, that was the roughest time I've ever had against that boss. I mean, I guess it stands to reason because I didn't effectively have a treasure. My treasure affects only a single minion in my deck, and that minion got polymorph. Death Rattle? Yeah. Oh, that's the one I want. Yes. And this is whatever. Ooh, that's even better. Oh, I hate this quest, though. I don't want it. Okay. But this is such a good Death Rattle. It gives me 2 5/1s. This gives me 2 mana crystals, though. And this thing, well, the Death Rattle obviously doesn't do anything. So the thing with this is you're not really going to get a head-on mana because Druids don't have any weapons to, like, blow this up with. But what you could do is, like, on turn 10 or later, you know, you can, I found this out in a previous run, you can actually spend all your mana and then blow up the last tick of this weapon and then get all the mana back. So it's like preloading a Coon. So, yeah, we got 2 decent Death Rattles. But this one comes with a totally junk card that's too slow and, in my opinion, not worth playing. So we're going to go ahead and grab the mana growth here and try to get greedy with the greedy sprite. So unfortunately, we've got this Overseer. Actually, well, he is one of the bosses that can come later. Later on, his hero power is the same, except it adds 5 attack instead of adding 2 attack, so it's kind of nice to see him here. But we haven't seen Pathmaker Ham or the Kobold Pirate, so we could see those later, which is a little bit intimidating. Okay, we got this stuff, which is nice. I am going to just keep the sprite, and I'm going to mulligan that Raptor because I don't want 2 3-drops. I'd rather give myself a chance to get my Enchanted Raven, which was a 1-drop or one of my 2-drops. Of course, that didn't happen, so that's good. And yeah, well, hey, there's a 2-drop. Okay, so he's going to hopefully play nothing. Good, because he has, like, I think Runic Eggs or something that he could play here. So now my Panther is not going to die, and I can start getting some damage on his face. Okay, did I say damage on his face? I meant no damage on not his face. I am going to... yeah, I'm going to actually let that die on purpose. So that next turn I can play my Druid of the Claw. Yeah, talk about that double wild growth. Booyah! Wouldn't want to do ya. Ooh, that's nice. So, let's play it a little safe with the extra health. He's probably going to sack his egg into this. Yep, see, it survives. It survives. So I'm going to deal... if I could have dealt 4 damage to him and then had this thing die... instead, I did 4 damage to him anyway. Actually, 8 damage. No. 4 damage would have happened regardless. But yes, instead I deal 4 damage to him, and it lives. So, haha. Let's see. Do I want to kill this dinosaur? No, I think I'd rather just mulch it. And do it like this. So now he's pretty close to dying. I only have to deal 6 more damage. Ow, curses. Ow, curses! So is he gonna hit this? He is. So he's gonna take damage there. No, that's bad. Not a fan of this. So let's think. If I kill this, then it's gonna 1, 2, 3. So he's gonna get 4 armor. If I do this, he's still getting the same armor. Yeah, I just have to do this. It sucks, but it's just gotta happen, man. At least I got to unleash my beast, which sounds a little bit dirty. No point in playing Wild Growth. Might as well save this for a cycle if this game indeed goes that long. Ooh, yikes. That's intimidating. He's going to get an extra armor out of this. That was weird. I guess he does get an extra armor that way. And he does it before putting the Frothing Berserker down, which is really smart. And he's actually dead on board with this play, so... yes, I guess in retrospect, that actually made no sense whatsoever. Alright, so we get our first active treasure here. After an admittedly somewhat rocky start, I'm not sure I really utilized that extra mana super effectively, but I can, now that I got some mana growth, take some big fatties, and, you know, if I don't get the Scepter of Summoning, then so be it. Okay, well, that's garbage. That's stupid. So I guess we're taking this. Oh, this actually has synergy with my twig, because if I play this on turn 4 and I can do this on turn 5, I break this twig and go up to 10 mana crystals. Boom! Boom, baby. Yeah, get big fatties? No, no big fatties. All right, 0 of them. Yeah, I don't know how soon I'm going to get 3 or more armor. Okay, well, this is stuff that I don't think I want. That's a little bit too much mana growth, so I guess we're just taking the Stampede because it's the only thing that's got playable cards in it. Awesome. Aha! All death rattles triggered twice. This is perfect. So now my treasure does literally nothing. And this is one of the toughest, in my opinion, level 4 bosses because he has a really synergistic deck. And I don't have the Cloak of Stealth, so his minions are going to run into my minions. He's going to get lots of cards off of Crystalline Oracles and Loot Hoarders and things. And he's also probably going to get to Amara before I can... Actually, I'm going to keep this to silence. He's probably going to get to Amara before I can kill him. I don't see this deck performing super duper well. So I'm actually kind of nervous that my run might be over. This was really just one of the worst Druidic starts I've had in a while. Please just don't play Crystalline Oracle. Oh, right, you can't play Crystalline Oracle because you got to play this thing. So yeah, I'm going to have to somehow beat him in the long game despite not really having a whole lot of control. Or anything for that matter. Alright, get a good minion. Nope, it's terrible. Oh, he doesn't have a Loot Hoarder either. Alright, that's actually nice. So it's nice that he's off to a slow start. Maybe with this fledgling I can get off to some kind of a good start here. Okay. Look what I'm going to do is play the combatant. Trade there so that my fledgling can live. Get me some Wind Fury. Uh-huh. Didn't happen. Well, let's go for the 3 attack. Be optimistic. So the thing is, I don't care that you got 2 Death Rattle minions. I'm not too afraid of it at 4 mana. Obviously at 5, you know, he starts being able to play Abominations, but he would have played a Sheep if he had one. Now this I am a little bit intimidated by because it summons 2/5/1, so attacking it doesn't even do me any good. So I can of course silence it. Well, let's attack first, see what I got. Wind Fury? Yeah. Don't really know what the point of this is. I guess we'll take the Death Rattle. So I can silence it and then painfully trade away my guy, or I can take a more aggressive line. I can Hero Power for 3, 8, and play Stealth. Alright, I'm gonna do this. It's sad that my guy's gonna die. But after he gets his 2/5/1s, I've still got, you know... Oh, right, that happens twice. I forgot about that. I still get 5, 8, 11 damage. I'm actually killing him if he doesn't do anything, which he didn't. Okay, perfect. I actually had more damage with the Keeper of the Grove. Okay, that was really quite fortunate. He had a ridiculously slow start. He didn't have anything to contest my early minions, and that extra damage paid off in me killing him before he could actually summon Amara. That's amazing with this deck, which wasn't even that good. Okay, phew. Wiping a beat of sweat off of the old brow. Let's get some good cards. Oh, there's nothing. Well, that's stupid. Okay, so we can do Cthulhu, but I don't have the Scepter, and it's Battle Cries instead of Death Rattles, so it seems all wrong. And then here, Malygos. I mean, I guess this is minions only. This is some kind of weird thing that can, I guess, catch me up from a bad situation. Alright, we'll do it. I've already done 2 Cthulhu victories. I don't think I'm going to pull off that much Cthulhu-ation, which is definitely a word, but might as well just take Malygos for some variety. The 2 cards accompanying Malygos I'm not that big a fan of. Like, I would have rather had something like Moonfire or Swipe or, I don't know, anything that did damage to the face. Okay, so we got Waxmaker, Sturmy. This is a terrible opening hand. I could, I guess, keep the Mulch to destroy something, but let's. I know I have some early minions in here. Let's get them, huh? Why don't we get some of those early minions and actually play stuff? Okay, there we go. So here, I'm gonna have to make a call between something that puts more power on the board right away versus something that gives me a minion that I might be able to use. Okay, well, as before, there's no point in playing this if it's just going to die to his minions, so I guess we're hero powering instead. And then I'm going to skip straight to the Shade. Maybe on turn 4 I can play the Forager and the Power of the Wild, something like that. Ooh, past turn, that's good. Okay, so this is nice because it's got Stealth, so he can't copy it with his hero power. Oh, crap, was that? Is that? I think it's Explosive Trap. I think Explosive is the one that it uses. I don't think it uses Freezing Trap. Of course, it's going to be Freezing Trap now, but let's just see. Yeah, it's Explosive, which is good. So, I could... Oh, let's give your minions. Interesting. Alright, let's play this, see what I get. That guy, which is super useful. Alright, let's play the Raven. So maybe next turn I can give my minions +2 attack with this. Oh, nope, not gonna happen. So, 3 of my minions die, unfortunately. There go, all of my best laid plans of mice and men. It's actually gonna copy... Oh, it's still a 1-1 version. Oh, I thought this was late enough in the battle that it would make a full copy. Okay, well that's fine. So I guess we'll just play a 5-5 for 5. If I can only make a 1-1 version, I don't really care about it that much. Okay, so it's not using his hero power at all here. Okay, well, I could do a very low value swipe, but I might as well save the swipe for after Malagos, right? Although if I play Malagos and just sit tight, then he, she, it can make a 1-1 Malagos, but I don't know what spells she has. Alright, so I guess I'll do the Wild Growth to get up to Malagos a turn earlier. And do I want to draw some cards? Because clearly the Swarm plan isn't going to happen. Sure. Let's draw a card. I should have drawn first then, huh? Okay. Uh-huh. Alright, let's do that. Now that I got this and I know I can just kill this toad next turn, I'm not super bothered about making the trade, and I'd rather just get the 5 damage on the face. The trade happened anyway, so I'm getting a little bit low. Yeah, a little bit worrying how low I am getting. But, let's see, I can shoot one, hero power one. No, I'm not going to shoot it. I'm going to just whack it with my weapon. And then, oh no, I'm terrible at this game. Forgot. Yeah, if I attack it with my weapon, I cannot attack it with the hero power. So yeah, I should have actually shot it. Uh-oh. Are you gonna make a copy of Sylvanas? Yes, you are. Okay. Well, I think the way that we handle this... Oh, really? You're gonna do that? Okay. I can't play Malagos now because then the 1-1 will get him. So I suppose... Oh, I don't want to swipe, though, because I was going to swipe with Malagos. But is there any way to get out of this without using swipe? I mean, yeah, I can just mulch and... Yeah, so let's do this. And then we'll mulch the other one. It's very important to do that so that it can't... the opponent can't copy it. And then we're just going to end the turn there. Okay, so maybe what I can do is I can wait until... this is at 1 thing, and then I can play Malagos, and after playing Malagos, I use the last tick of it, and then I can swipe. Alright. Do I want to do this? Sure. Because then I can deal 2 damage, and I can whack her in the face. This is a very touch-and-go affair here. Oh, God. Okay, this is bad. So now it's just gonna start popping out 2/2s all over the place. Damn, I don't really even have any great way of getting rid of this. And the swipe is not gonna kill her either. Alright. Am I just gonna YOLO the Malagos and hope she doesn't have enough damage? I think that's what I'm doing. So we're gonna whack you, play Malagos. Buff it a little bit, I guess. I should have done it before I attacked. Hopefully that 1 damage doesn't make the difference. Okay, so he's not copying Malagos, so there's no spells or anything like that coming in. Just getting a bunch of hyenas. Well, this is perfect. I'll actually be able to kill this and then swipe all the hyenas away. Alright. I think everything's fine. Everything is fine. So we're going to do what? I'm going to play this. Yes. Although it doesn't matter in this particular turn. And I'm going to play this. And this. Then I'm gonna kill this thing. Get my crystals all back. Swipe the face for an epic board clear. And there you go. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. You gonna copy my Malagos? You are. Are you gonna kill my board? You're not. I don't even know if this thing has any damaging spells. Okay, this is not my most impressive showing here or elsewhere. Ah, perfect. Let's get a legendary weapon. Bam. Get you. This is the most weaponing with Druid that I think I've ever done. Okay, cool. So now we get our level 5 treasure, which is very exciting because I'm really hoping for that Scepter of Summoning. Yep. Okay. So do I want my minions to have stealth? I think I actually don't mind having taunts. I mean, it's obviously cool for like Malagos to have stealth, but Cenarius, you know, the taunt and the Druid of the Claw taunts. Savage Combatant would be nice to have stealth, though, and same for the Vicious Fledgling. So it's really tempting to always take the stealth like I always do, but I just feel like this deck is not nearly good enough at whomping the opponent to justify it. This, I think, is obviously garbage, so the Crystal Gem, I mean, it gets me up a little bit faster to stuff. Yeah, I'll take the Gem. Maybe the Cloak would have been the right call. Okay, so we got Jade, which I don't think is very good. I still don't want this quest. And these aren't even very good. Well, this is a good card, but I don't want the quest. So I guess we're taking some card draw. Okay, that's a tough one. So that's the one that does nothing and then suddenly starts dropping big fat beasts all over your face. I don't think my deck is particularly controlling enough to be able to handle the onslaught, nor is it particularly fast enough to deal 50 damage before this thing can get online. Well, we'll see how good that Crystal Gem is. Aha! Okay, I got a legendary weapon to kick things off. So that's good. Maybe I'll get the one that recruits a minion from your deck after attacking and get like a Malagos or something. Alright, so, well, let's see what happens. Death Rattles triggered twice. That was the worst treasure ever. What could I have taken instead of it? Like, oh, there was something I could have taken instead of it. Obviously, there were two somethings I could have taken instead of it. At the end of your turn, draw 3 cards or recruit a minion. Whoa. Well, drawing 3 cards, that can really quickly become a problem. So let's actually go for the Woe Cleaver. Get an extra minion going here. Okay, it's pretty good. Oh, we got the Elec. No. Oh, yes. Oh, and he jousted the other one. Okay, the Elec itself is not that big of a deal. I mean, yes, it does suck that I have to waste an attack killing it. But it is totally fine. As long as he doesn't get that extra card in his hand. Hey, there's a 5/8. Oh my god, is this actually gonna happen? Because this is a huge board. And this is a forced hero power, so it's not until turn 5 or 6 that this guy can really start dropping, you know, some resistance. Ooh, let's do that. Even though it does mean unfortunate. Oh, I'm stupid. I should have recruited a minion first. And then done it. Okay, well, be that as it may. See what we get off of the Fledgling. No, nothing. So I suppose we'll take the health. If you're wondering why I didn't take the Divine Shield, you have to keep in mind that the Divine Shield is only as good as the thing that hits it. So however much damage it blocks, that's essentially how much health it is. And so I'm gambling that this is the Divine Shield was not going to block more than 3 health. Okay, that actually hit my absolute worst minion from my opponent's standpoint, so I'm pretty pleased about it. And let's see what the Fledgling gets. Yes! Wind Fury, much better. And again, sort of junk. I guess we'll take Stealth. Wait, are we done? Okay, that was turn 5 win. Pretty lucky though with that legendary weapon. So I'm very fortunate because this could have been an absolute disaster and I really lucked out. So good job on that treasure. Okay, got natural defense, could be decent. Give a minion 3 health. Okay, that doesn't seem that good. This is for the stampeding. And Swipe is really good with Malagos. So, okay, I'm torn between these two. Living Man is very unfair, and it is really good. to get that down. Obviously, there are resources the opponents have that can just destroy your crystal, your little mana bites. If you get like the darkness and it plays Psychic Scream, it's obviously really bad. But like, this is pretty solid. It gives me a little bit of reach. This is, you know, more on the back foot. Like, you know, Poison Seeds is like a way out of a sticky situation. Swipe is sort of long term for Malagos. And the Azure Drake gives me some card draw. All right, I'm feeling the balance, just a gut instinct. Maybe the other play, the aggressive play would have been correct. This is a really tough one. Black Seeded immediately makes me wish I had made the other decision, which is the most fun part of playing in the dungeon is the instant regret. Not like long-term, sometime later, oh, you know, maybe if I had done some. No, it's just like immediately, oh, yeah, no, I wish I hadn't done that. So, yeah, I don't really want this sort of, well, don't I? I mean, I actually do want this sort of stuff, don't I? Like, just to, well, maybe not the Poison Seeds, but I'm going to keep the Mulch. Just because getting anything off the board is so good to stop the kind of, like, chain of evolution. Especially because we're fighting him at this late stage and he has an extra mana crystal at the beginning. Okay. So I'm going to actually go for the Firefly opening. Because this is more total health. It's 4 health instead of 2, same total power. And that actually lines up pretty well, because this guy wouldn't have been able to kill it, but these two can, and that's really good because I am now able to stop these guys from getting off the ground, and that's really, really important. Ah, he has another one. Okay, what's going to happen here is going to do this. And I think I'm going to mulch it. I mean, strategically, that might be the mistaken move, but I really would like to hold him off, especially because I got this fledgling. You know, I want to try to get off the ground with that, and I did get Wind Fury on the first try. Greedy with the extra attack or Cautious. Let's go for Greedy. I don't know how much removal this guy actually has. Ugh, crap. Okay, so this is really annoying. I am just going to trade my Fledgling for it, though. Because, again, you really don't want him to keep any minions to do this evolution crap with. Alright, this is actually really nice. Because I have spell damage and swipe. That is quite fortunate, actually. I really can't complain about it. And I also get to play another card. Now, of course, he gets all his mana crystals back, which is sad. Silence a minion with Death Rattle. That's awfully specific, but okay. Don't want to silence that one. That is one I'd like to... Oh, no, no! Oh, jeez, I forgot. He has a mana left over to make Kel'Thuzad. Uh-oh. Well, buggering Dales here. This is a rough one. Oh, jeez. So I could do this. The Raven, Hero Power, hit face for 3. I could... Nah, this doesn't really work that well. I could play this. It technically survives against Kel'Thuzad. Maybe. And then the Raven. Okay, we'll do this. This might very well be the wrong play, but... What am I actually... What's my out here? What's my game plan? Uh-oh. Is he actually going to do this effectively? Ah, he actually is. Okay. So, living mana number 2. And, oh boy. Well, Shoodlesticks. I think I have to kill Kel'Thuzad. Right? I gotta do that. That seems smart. And I suppose this is actually not bad. It eats 3 of these. And I could have played the Shade, but... You know, I probably should have played the Shade and seen if the opponent would have been stupid enough to play a spell and let all these die. That might have been the smarter way about it. I'm hoping it's not going to use this power on these trees, because then it loses the ability to get its crystal back. Yeah, it didn't use it. So, I mean, I'm hanging on in there. I just hate having to spend 4 mana drawing cards. Alright, this is actually a little better. It's drawing cards with a body. Well, I think now I'm going to develop the Shade. I want to get this down at some point. Alright, I'm a little bit concerned. So he's got tons of mana. He's going to get a 7-drop here. It's a 6/5, which I guess could be worse. So, I don't know what my game plan is. These are proving to be pretty weak cards. I mean, I don't really want to gain life. I can't really afford to spend the mana to draw cards, but I guess let's draw some cards. So let's draw a card. Cenarius, that's a good one. Let's draw another card. Wild Growth is whatever. So I could play this guy and shoot something down. I think I'd actually rather play the Raptor, though, because with the Raptor, I'm gonna get a couple of minions, and then that might work with Cenarius to give everything +2/+2. Okay, lucked out a little bit there. You got a 5 mana card that only has 3/3. Sucks that he had Moonfire to finish off my Shade. Alright, that is annoying because it stops my 3/2 from killing his 3/3, and now he's starting to pound my face. Bummer. Okay. Well, I think I have to play Cenarius for the taunts. Malagos doesn't do me any good because I don't have any spell damage. So, yeah. Let's get the taunts. I'm feeling a little bit of despair here because although he's out of cards, he's still drawing a card every turn and he still gets to upgrade his stuff. So unless I can absolutely, totally clear his board, I am always going to be in scary shape. Okay, that's actually decent. Holy crap. Okay, yeah, let's do it. 2 damage to all enemy minions. Oh my god, do I have a chance of winning this? So that kills those. Let's kill that. And you know what? I'm going to take this time to draw some more cards. I'm going to pass 5 damage on the face here so that I can refill my hand. That's what I'm looking for, that other swipe. Oh, that's annoying. Actually, never mind. Okay, I was going to say it's annoying because I didn't want to swipe it before I played Malagos, but it doesn't matter because he's going to obviously morph it himself. Okay. I think we're good. Somehow or other, I actually survived that, and now we've got Malagos with a pretty big swipe. That should take out just about anything. Yeah, 6 damage to all other enemies is totally fine. So let's swipe the face. Guess we'll play this for some extra damage. And we got the elusive control victory against this guy. He's not gonna kill me. I've got lethal next turn unless he's got Deathwing or something. There's some crazy, unbelievable stuff. Oh, he actually used it for that instead of making a minion. I would have gone for the minion myself, because, you know, maybe you could have gotten some kind of a taunt. Wow. All right. Got it through. So at the very least, we're at the final boss, which is good. So at least it's not a total embarrassment like it was looking at first. And we get one more active treasure. Well, it's a tricky one. Obviously, the Horn of Cenarius is a really big upside if I can pull Malagos, but nothing else is that great. So the Candle, of course, is strong, especially if I can get spell damage, which I do have apparently 3 of. That's 5 damage across the board, and that is good for clearing out the board. But I'm going to grab Wax Rager because I want that Death Rattle. Yeah, do you guys remember that? Do you guys remember that Death Rattle treasure I have? That's so good. Oh, yeah, isn't it great? Okay, so I don't think I want this mana growth. I think I want cards that actually do stuff. And these are removal and some more endgame. That's tempting. This is a bit of everything. So this Jade Idol's kind of crappy. Eye obviously triggers twice, but as the only Jade, I don't think it's good enough. I'm going to grab the wise decisions here. Let's grab some more early game stuff, some removal. And there's the Devourer. All right, it's a tough boss. So the Devourer is one I'm not even sure we've seen yet. He has a 0 mana forced hero power. Mill the top 2 cards of your deck. So every turn, basically, the top 2 cards of your deck get milled. Other than that, it doesn't do anything. So this is kind of interesting. It basically means that you're going to hit fatigue at some point, and you're going to lose out on a lot of your deck's resources. But at the same time, he doesn't really do anything super unfair to the board. Now, what he's got is a demon deck. He has 2 extra mana crystals at the start and a bunch of synergistic demon stuff. So if you can actually control him, then you can win, potentially. He can run out of steam, unlike the other main bosses. I was really hoping not to get this, because I don't want that. But we do have the nice start here. Oh, crap. I don't want to lose my, like, really good endgame stuff, but it looks like that's what's happening. So I'm going to play this. This will be nice, maybe for Malagos, if I can be lucky enough to draw him. Yeah, it kind of sucks that I couldn't play Living Roots here. I really hope not to burn Malagos or my swipes. That's the plan. Yep. Good. Yeah. So keep the bad cards, burn the good ones. That's the strategy today. You definitely don't want to kill these guys because there's a lot of good stuff for him. In fact, I'm going to actually silence this to stop those shenanigans. Let's deal 2 damage to the Flame Imp and hit the face. So I'm really hoping I can get Malagos and my other swipe. That would be one good way to win. Not super thrilled about that. That's sad. Okay, so this boss, which I kind of talked down, is actually proving to be a real headache. I just can't not get these damn branching paths. Alright, well, I'm going to draw cards, try to get some of my key stuff going here. Of course I didn't. So, yeah, I mean, it was unlucky. I just always mulliganed. Oh, I lost both swipes. And my other Cenarius. Wow, unbelievable. So I got both of my branching paths, but the swipes both got milled. Both of my Cenariuses got milled. And now I'm in a world of hurt because he's getting an extra demon every turn. Is this time to do poison seeds? Oh, well, at least I got my Wax Rager. Yeah. Yeah, let's fucking do it. Kaboom, baby. Eat wax, asshole. Alright, so now I might actually be able to stabilize. I don't know how I'm gonna... Oh, I guess I'm killing him with these, right? That's how I'm killing him, is I'm gonna kill him with a board full of Wax Ragers. That's the current plan du jour. Is he gonna trade? He's not gonna trade. So he's smart enough not to trade, so at least there's that. Okay, now I gotta think about what to do very carefully. So card draw is tempting because the more cards that you draw, the less likely that you are to mill what's really important to you. But at the same time, you know, I have to be concerned about going into fatigue. So there's definitely a temptation to keep this around for the armor's purpose. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I want to actually try to use as much mana as possible. So if I can do this and this, yeah, okay. So, oh, yeah, this is fine. So I'm gonna draw a card here. There. Oh, thank God I got Malagos. In fact, if I hadn't done this, Malagos would have gotten milled. I don't know how good Malagos is because both my swipes were lost. I have a Wrath and I think a Living Roots, maybe. Actually, do I even want this? Yeah, sure, that's fine. I'll play this. We'll hit the face. Get 10 mana crystals. Now I can play Malagos. And let's kill that. Get a couple of Wax Ragers. And let's kill that. And fill up the board with Wax Ragers. So I've got the Wax Rager army in town. God, I lost both of my minion buffs. That's so sad. Okay. Pit Lord, that's good to see because it just hurts him a lot. And I'm pretty pleased about that. Okay. Actually, this is really annoying. I don't want this thing. I don't want these stupid 1/1 minions. I'd rather have more Wax Ragers. That was probably a mistake on my part. Well, I don't think I want to draw cards. I'm actually considering giving all my minions +2 attack. That would be what? 20, 25, 31 damage. Toss another 3, 33 damage. And I mean, I'm still alive, technically. All right, let's try it. Let's do it. Oh, I should have played this first. God darn it. A little bit of a ordering problem. A little bit silly. In fact, I could hedge my bets. You know what? Let's actually hedge the bets. I'm gonna kill that, and I'm gonna kill this. And I'm just gonna hit him with an army of Wax Ragers. As promised, did Papa Boris not promise you an army of Wax Ragers? And are you not pleased? There you go. All right, so now I've got 3 more turns before the thing becomes a problem. Oh, geez, this is annoying. Because that was a way for him to kill all my Wax Ragers without really any cost. Now that's actually good because it cleared out my stupid 1/1s, and now I actually get a more thorough board of Wax Ragers. Alright. I'm happy with any card being even remotely useful at this point. Sure, I'll draw a card. Even though this does take me into fatigue faster, I am pretty confident in my Wax Ragers getting the job. In fact, it's over! Eat wax, dickhead! That's like the new rallying cry for my channel. Alright, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and or subscribe if you did. And I'll see you again soon. Just remember, it doesn't matter how much your deck sucks, as long as you have Wax Rager. Yes, that's all that last battle was. The stupid death rattle thing, which never mattered and never did anything in the entire game. In the last battle, doubling each of the Wax Ragers was enough to get the job done. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you again soon.